I was going out into a set of companies where I was one of very few people who was non-white, which I really couldn't hide. I was a member of the LGBT community, which I could hide and spend a lot of time trying to at the beginning. And I was also a Muslim. So what's interesting in terms of diversity is that we tend to look at diversity from the lens of wherever we are. But really interestingly, 30 years ago, of the two pieces of my identity that I could hide, being LGBT or being Muslim, it was being LGBT that scared the living daylights out of me. Being Muslim, not so much. Over the last 4 or 5 years, I'll tell you, those two had flipped. And I think the message for me is we can spend a lot of time trying to compensate for not feeling like we belong in organizations. And we're all smart enough and we are driven enough that we can make that work. However, when you get to a place where there is a culture that is open and curious and will make you feel like you belong, that energy, you can release it to really do stuff that's really valuable. And it will make you a more effective technology person, more effective engineer, more effective leader than you otherwise ever could have imagined. And when that happens, it's almost like you've been seeing the world through a clear shower curtain for all your life. And then somebody opens the curtain and you're like, wow, that's an amazing view. And so from a very personal point of view, what I would encourage you is find those cultures. And MIT is one of those cultures that truly allows you to be yourself, that makes you feel like you belong. And then remember, as you come to MIT and go through MIT, to find those cultures as you leave, because those are the cultures will allow you to really thrive and have impact.